All right, so these are the questions.
Okay.
Do I need to know the language of my students?
Most definitely not.
No, I don't speak any Spanish.
I don't speak any Spanish either, and by using Google Translate, I've been actually able to get along outside of the school too, so you don't even need it anywhere.
And it's actually beneficial, I found, if you don't know any Spanish, because it does force the students to use their English skills as well.
And it forces the students to actually explain the words that they're trying to say instead of speaking Spanish and you just answering for them.
Okay. What, and if you like, the more you can talk, the better, just for the record.
Okay.
So you just go with it. What is the timetable of a typical day?
Well, school starts at 9 in the morning and you have class until 1 o'clock. You have lunch, and at 2 o'clock till 3 o'clock you generally have free time, which is spent a lot of the time finalizing lesson plans.
Lesson plans, essays, pretty much anything that's due until that time. And most of the time you have class to teach between 3:15, 4:15, and 5:15. I've only had 3 free days of the whole session to not have class afterwards.
Yeah, but that's a good thing.
It
because
is.
the more experienced, the better you feel and the more confident you become. So.
And the better teacher it helps you become too.
Yeah. So on average, I would say that I left Ito at around 6.
Yeah, I would say
6 on
6.
most days. Yeah.
Sometimes 7, sometimes a little later too.
Yeah.
So mostly you're here from, I always arrive early because earlier it's better. You can start on your lesson plan, get a head start on the day. So I personally was here from about 8:30 a.m. till about 6, 7 p.m.
Yeah. It may seem like long days, but because you've got a lot of things to do, because it's an intensive course, you just do it and you get through it and it's okay.
And it's really rewarding feeling at the end.
Yeah, it is.
The next question is, how much homework is in the course?
Well, it depends on how much you want to do at home.
I personally prefer working at school, but you have a lot. There's 3 assignments, and then you have lesson plans to do. Then you also have a grammar task to do, and
it's an intensive course, so you're going to do a lot of work. But I found there was maybe only 2 or 3 nights that I was up quite late trying to finish assignments. But it's still doable, and you can do a lot of it at school.
It's easy work. It's time consuming.
Yeah,
That's all I would
right.
say is it's very, very time consuming, but again, it's very rewarding feeling. And especially when you're doing the lessons, which is the main core of your homework, you get to see your lessons in action, which makes them more enjoyable to be working on.
Yeah.
Will it be difficult?
No.
It's not difficult. It's just time consuming, like Ricky said. So.
You don't really have time to go do things or party at all like during the weekdays, but you're just be doing work all the time. But it does give you some leeway to actually do things and explore the city, explore Guadalajara and the surrounding towns on the weekends too.
Yeah.
So that's always a nice benefit to take off all the schoolwork.
What can I expect from the program?
Lots. You get experience. Experience is the major thing. That other TEFL courses don't let you get hands-on experience, but because of their partner school, you get to work with IMAC and be in actual classrooms with actual students, and that's very nice.
Yeah. You can expect to feel like a teacher at the end of this course, which is probably one of the biggest benefits of doing it at Ito.
I also say a huge benefit of doing it here is they help you put together your teaching portfolio.
Yeah.
And they also help you with your resume and your cover letter and every single thing that it takes to succeed as a teacher. Being here especially helps you achieve that, and it helps you achieve that even after your course is done.
Yeah.
Will I be a competent teacher by the end of the course?
Most definitely.
Yeah, you will. And you'll be confident too. which is a huge bonus because you would have had hands-on experience in the classroom, which you can then say to your employer and actually have evidence to back that up.
One thing that is really good about this course, because of what it offers, you actually get observers in your classroom while you're teaching your classes, which means you get your chance to mess up and do the things that you would normally do in a classroom on your first experience. You get to do it in front of an observer that can correct you instead of going out and finding a job without having any experience in the classroom at all and having those awkward moments.
Yeah.
So here it lets you get those awkward moments out of the way in front of professionals that can help you improve yourself before you can go out and have your own classroom, which is really good.
But keep in mind that the correction is generally outside of the classroom, so you don't feel like you've stuffed up inside the classroom, and a lot of the students won't be aware of it. And it's positive feedback, and it's really good advice, and so then the next time you step into a classroom, you do even better. So yeah.
Okay. The question is, will I teach real EFL students while on the course? We just said yes. So a little bit to elaborate on that question would be, what do you feel is more valuable about teaching real students versus volunteers or among your peers?
I think it's very beneficial to be teaching real EFL students because you actually get an understanding about the areas of difficulty that they face, and it's not just assumptions, basically.
Yes, that's one thing I really enjoy too. Like she just said, you get to hear where they mess up on the most, and you get to hear the parts that you're going to need to correct. And it's such an amazing feeling seeing and truly seeing how you are changing the real EFL students in the classroom. So you get to see them grow over the month of being here, and that's always a really good feeling.
It's so encouraging.
Would you recommend the course and why?
Definitely. Yes. I mean, if you're going to do a course, why do it the normal way when you can be immersed in the culture and have experience while you're here as well?
Well, and you get to teach inside your own classroom to your peers, and the whole way that the courses ran is by the way they want you to teach outside the course. So they teach it with the inductive method, where the students are actually helped teaching the course, and you can see how you work inside a classroom, and you can see how it works outside the classroom as well. And also another reason is the portfolio, the job assistance they help you with for a lifetime, and you're pretty much guaranteed to find a position somewhere in Mexico or anywhere in Latin America if you were trying to stay here, which is always nice. And you get to see and just fully immerse in the culture, and you get to explore Mexico.
Yeah, I would have to emphasize the fact that at the end of this course you get a lot of assistance with where to find a job and where you can go, what the opportunities are, even if it's just setting up an interview, a Skype interview and that sort of stuff. It's so beneficial because it takes a lot of effort out of your hands. So yeah.
They help you greatly on that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we're going into, how much money should I bring? But I'd like to go just about your experience in Mexico. Like, what did you expect coming in? If you expected a bunch of stuff. And basically, so what you expected when coming in. No, just give me a little moment so that I can, because I'm going to cut this out. But yeah, so basically it's your experience, like what you expected, what you encountered, and, in terms of, how much money did you bring, how much did you use, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Okay, so I am from San Diego, California. In San Diego, you hear a lot of negative things about Mexico. You hear you're going to be kidnapped, you're going to be solicited, you're going to be having items stolen from you. I haven't once witnessed anything negative once I've been here. I've walked the streets, I've had to go home, not late at night, but go home at night at dark from the bus, and I was perfectly safe the whole time. I have my smartphone, which is a new Galaxy in my hand 24/7, and not once has someone tried to take it or take my money or anything like that. Also, we got to explore around the city a lot, and you really don't need that much money. In Mexico, because the US dollar is so high, $1,000 will be plenty just to even explore and like make trips everywhere.
Yeah, I'm from Australia myself, and so I had a similar views in that I was told that Mexico was quite a dangerous place. But Guadalajara is very much like a security bubble. I found you do feel safe here, and you are safe here. Of course, it's a city, it's a bigger city, and you do have to be smart and be streetwise, but it is a safe place to be, and it's beautiful. There's so much art, there's so many things to do and visit on the weekends. It's very conveniently located, and it is cheap. Like, you do not need a lot of money to be here. You can, I was quite comfortable, and I didn't spend a lot of money myself.
The school, where the school's located too, is the most amazing location ever. If you just walk a few blocks one way or a few blocks the other way, there's so many unique buildings that you won't see anywhere else. Museums, parks, open street markets, and mainly you just see art and culture and nature everywhere. The nature is so gorgeous here.
And the food is amazing.
The food.
It is so good. I haven't been sick once the entire time I've been here. Again, just use like hand hygiene.
And we eat street food all the time though.
You're just going to be smart with your hygiene, and you'll be fine.
And the people here. So where I come from, they always say that be wary of Mexicans. And here, you don't have to do that. They're so respectful. The Mexican culture is so respectful of their elders and of women and of people all alike that I get more respect here than I would back in San Diego sometimes.
And they're very, very welcoming. Like, they can't do enough to help you. So they're very beautiful people.
And they're trying to feed you all the time.
I know.
So they're definitely trying to fatten you up. But that's a good thing.
But it's good food they're feeding you.
And it's pretty healthy in a sense.
Alright, and final thoughts.
Do it.
If I had a choice to go anywhere else and redo this program, I wouldn't choose anywhere else. I would definitely choose Guadalajara again and again. I definitely am very secure in my choice. I'm secure in my certificate. I'm secure in how valid my training is. I would think I'm just secure in everything. I just know I made the right choice for me.
Yeah, what she said.
Alright, thank you very much. It was like 12 minutes, which is good.